episode 10. Hey, I got it together today. Episode 10, y'all. Listen, I'm excited because at this point, I'm marrying my best friend. I'm marrying the man that was there for me in my business. I'm marrying him. He finally proposed. I was spoiled. He finally gave me what I wanted. And today is 20 years old since I've been knowing this man. And, I want to publicly say, I want you all to tap into all the rest of the episodes. I want you to subscribe to I See You at the Top because I truly believe trust, oneness, and purpose is what we are doing and what we are creating. And we're going to help millions of people do the same thing. So now let's talk about you not getting good stuff for 6 months. We working out. We taking care of our business. And now it's time for the wedding. We got to pay for the wedding. We had the most beautiful wedding on social media. Period.
Girl.
Period. I had the most beautiful dress from the best team, bridesmaids. I went through so much. And we're going to get into it right now. And this is going to spark some feathers, but it's a happy time. So talk to us about October 19th, 2024.
So, well, I can't talk about that day without going through the experience of what it was like for those 6 months, right, with us. Again, on the last episode, you kind of alluded to that being like the best part of our relationship. So, going through that, without having sex, it forced us to, and force is a strong word, but we had to talk.
Communicate.
We had to talk. We had to communicate. We couldn't, when we had issues, now we got to deal with them. We can't run from them because now we got to talk them out. We can't just hide from an issue. Now we can have sex. Like, we had to remove that. And so
do you think a lot of people be having sex when they have issues with their partners? You think they just have sex, it be so good that they be like, oh, I ain't trying to argue no more. I just want to get this nut.
Yep. I think too, and again too, I was ready to get married, and I was ready to go. I was so looking forward to not having sex, and to see what our relationship would look like without that, right? Because that's always been good. You know what I'm saying? So, we removed that, and so we just had to deal with each other. So we started.
It's always been what?
We started it to.
Okay.
Look at her. To her own horn. Anyways, I started working out, like, cause we said we gotta look the best. We gotta be in the best shape.
We do.
You know what I'm saying? So we got the gym at the house. So we got in the gym. I got in the gym first, right? I think I got a month head start. I was locking in. I kind of recorded the process, on Snapchat, cause I wasn't really active on Facebook and Instagram. So I was on Snapchat more during that time. And I was recording my progress, and I was, had lost weight. I had got small. I think I got to like 170. I was feeling good. And you came in. You started working out with me. We started having fun. We started recording it, and we were just like so looking forward.
October 19th.
Yeah, we started looking forward to like working out together.
Oh yeah,
like that time.
Yeah,
like
I
that
feel
time
ashamed.
spent, like I was. Like, you was like, you couldn't wait. Like, come on, let's work out. We was doing our videos in the morning. We was walking together. So that brought us closer together.
So working out bring couples closer.
Yeah,
I think that, or it's just us?
No, I think working out. Because it's so much positivity in working out. Like, it's so much that, like, when you working out, you get to think, right? You get to just think about a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's controlled, because you're dealing with, weights and heavy. It's a struggle. You got to fight through it. It's a lot of things that goes on when you're working out. So I think, it's pushing each other. I push your boundaries. You push mine. You hyping me up. You like, come on, baby, let's go. Come on, Tammy. Come on, come on. Like, so I'm pushing you to new heights that you ain't even think that you could go to, working out, you know what I'm saying? And that's just translated, in the relationship. So that was good. And then, now, we locked in on that. So now it's like the wedding, like the people.
We got a plan.
It was a plan, and like we
gotta
had to
invite.
go through. We had to go through that inviting, and that was like that part was so uncomfortable. With like who we gonna choose?
Because we had a capacity.
We had a capacity. Like we had compared to other people. Now that we got married and hearing other people's how many people been at their wedding, we had a small wedding, right? But it was so expensive. So she kept adding people. She kept adding people, and I'm like, bro.
Baby, you added a few people too.
No.
You gotta take accountability.
I added people when people dropped off when I know they weren't coming. But you was just adding people. He's like, oh, it ain't nothing.
Do y'all want beef or salmon? That's what baby, look. Nothing. That's what I was saying. I said, do y'all want beef or salmon? You was like, who is that?
Yeah, so we picked the venue. Oh, I want to talk about that. Like, let's talk about that. So we started going shopping for venues. We went to this one hotel. It was low ceilings. It was dark. We was like, nah. We went to this other hotel where it was water. And she was so...
I want to marry outside. I want to get married outside by the water.
She was so bent on water that she was trying to go on the weather app and predict what the weather was going to be 5 months out, 4 months out. Going back to last year, seeing what the weather was like. It was just so crazy. I'm like, Tammy, no, we can't take that risk. We get, So we kept going looking for spots.
October 19, 2024 was beautiful.
It was looking for spots.
We could have had it outside.
Yeah. And so...
We picked that spot.
So Tiff, we did business with Tiff before.
Oh, yes.
We did business with her before. And she mentioned the Dolphins. And I looked it up. And it was my vibe. I like class. Brown. Gold.
Marble.
Comfortable couches. And it just was a vibe. And I'm like, let's go look at Adolphus. And girl, when we walked into Adolphus.
It was beautiful.
Instantly. This is.
So one thing that I noticed being with you, anytime we on one accord with something, we both excited about it, it always work out.
Yeah.
If you don't like it and I like it, it don't work out. If I like it, you don't like it, it don't work out. But if we go into a hotel or if we go into a restaurant or if we having a business that we're starting and it's like, yes, let's do it. We both feel the same way. It always works out. That's like real true alignment. And we experienced that when we were planning our wedding. Like, God was like, yeah, this is a spot.
So I'm glad you said that because that's a lesson. So like going through like when we just have our moments where where you not feeling me and I'm not feeling you, I think we should just go back to that. And that's to people too. Like I want y'all to really get this. Like if you in a relationship with your partner and like if, because it's one thing to compromise, right? But I think when somebody in a serious relationship, somebody always gonna feel bad about compromising. Mm-hmm. Like somebody gonna always feel bad. Like you could like something, and I don't like it, and I say yes to it, and I be over here in the inside like, damn, I ain't want to do this.
Now you sacrifice.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
or you submit it.
But
the Bible says submit one to another.
But sometimes that builds up resentment. You know what I'm saying? It depends on like which partner submits more, and some it could just be a whole lot, right? But that just goes to show you, like, I think when we're going through things, I think if we identify that faster, that listen, Jeremy not aligned with this, I'm not aligned, or Tammy's not aligned with this, and we should have that and be like, it's probably not gonna work. Mm-hmm. So we should just scrap it. You know what I'm saying? We should talk about it, scrap it, and then let's come back to it another day and just save ourselves the trouble of, going back and forth. I want to do this or, I want it this way. Why? Just a lot of that. Because I do know that when we make a decision
And we both,
agree to it.
it always
And it's
works out.
always quick though. Like it's quick when we make a decision and say that's what it is.
And we
that's what
walked
we're gonna
into
do.
that place, and the price was in budget. The room was intact. The suites were intact. The customer service, I mean, everything was just perfect.
Yeah, I fell in love. I'm like, yeah, that's the one. Like they told
But
us
then
the
we
price.
started having to invite people. I invited people you didn't want to. It was just like when you get married, inviting people to the wedding, and you have a capacity, like you can't please everybody because you got to feed everybody. You get what I'm saying to you? It's like if you got to feed everybody, you know, and then people was dropping off at the last minute. Like we went through. Like the hairstylist at the time, the week before was like, I can't do your people hair. Y'all won't believe this, and I don't care who watching, but my maid of honor, not matron is married. My maid of honor stopped answering the phone a week before my wedding. My best friend of since 2008 that told me, we didn't even go through the ladies that was in my life, one telling me to quit him because he was in his whole phase, and one telling me to stick it out because he gonna come around, but I had to get pregnant and lose my baby to get us to come together for real. We didn't even talk about the ladies that was in my life, but the one that told me to stay with him didn't even show up and didn't even call me, congratulations, didn't tell me why she didn't show up. We was dealing with all of that. Some of his groomsmen, the ones he thought was going to be right by his side, still talking to him to this day, not there. Like, it was like crazy. Find out, this is the thing. You find out about people when you're going through a funeral and when you're going through a wedding. Birthdays, optional. Listen to me what I'm saying. Funerals, and I'm looking right at this camera because I know this getting both of us. Look right here, baby. Look right there, too. Funeral, look right there. Don't even look at me. Funeral, wedding. You find out who with you. And then after the wedding and after the funeral, you find out who really with you. Because the people that showed up to the funeral still ain't calling and see, are you okay? Your mom passed? My husband's aunt passed 2 weeks ago. His phone was ringing. His Facebook was ringing. You good? You good? We been home a week from Mississippi, Indianola, Mississippi, country, eating brim, fish, spaghetti. Ain't nobody called my husband asking me, is he okay this week?
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Funeral, wedding, show you who with you. Funeral, wedding afterwards will show you who really with you. And we went through that. I lost friends, loved ones, all kind of stuff. He did too. And we still had the most beautiful people at our wedding because I did say a prayer though. We got to watch what we speak because I said, Lord, if it's anybody on this invitation list that ain't supposed to come, cut. And I don't care who like it. I'm like, don't let them come. I don't want no bad energy. Like, I've been knowing this man since 2005, way before he had a baby, way before I had my last baby, like way before I got married the first time. Like, this my buddy. Like, this my friend. This my dog. Like, if ain't nobody in here happy for us, don't let them come. And when I tell you the folks came in there stepping, like it was BET Awards, it was beautiful. And since that day, I was like, man, this deep. Even Pastor Rush, Ricky Rush, inspired by the Christ Church, Dallas, Texas, married us. That's my pops. And he was like, wow, this is big. And so I think that when the enemy fights us now, it's just, I don't think that we remember or even think of the top. Our trust, our oneness, our purpose, our history, our love, our connection. Like, we don't think about it. And I think that if we think about what we've been through, what we overcame, and where we are now, where we're headed to, I think that the things that we argue about wouldn't bother us as much.
Yeah, I agree.
You get what I'm saying? And I think that's for anybody. Like, any relationship, we all desire the same thing. Nobody wakes up, this thing took a turn, but this nobody but God. But nobody wakes up want to be depressed, want to be insecure, want to be no not supported. Nobody wakes up like, dang, lights off, gas off, rent, no money for the mortgage. Like nobody want to wake up feeling like they not good enough. Because I'm connected to you, I'm sleeping with you, I'm laid up with you. You know, we doing this, we doing what we want to do, we traveling the world. Like nobody want to wake up depressed and feeling like the one they sleeping with don't got their best interest at heart. Nobody want to feel like that. Like nobody. My worst enemy don't even want to feel like that.
Right.
So I just believe that if we remember where we came from, then that will push us to where we're headed, and that's the top.
Nah, for real. Dang, that was deep. You almost went preacher on that one.
You
Man,
know I'm the preacher.
yes, yes, indeed. Man, you said a lot. You said a lot. Like going through that season, and just like thinking about all of this, what we've been through. Just think about all of this, what we've been through.
This episode 10.
Yeah,
We still talking about us.
man, like it's so much. Like I want to encourage somebody. Like love is God. Love is sacrifice. Love is patience. Love is kindness. Love is beautiful. Like love is not feelings. Love ain't ooey gooey. Like love is a verb. Like actions. You gotta show up. You gotta have the best interest in heart for that person. And just going through everything that we've been through, like all the losses, like, oh my God, like loss, just that word kind of defines our experience with each other. But what remained true, what stayed steady, is the love that we had for each other. Like we kept loving on each other, like in spite of everything, like relationships, like man, we just stayed, like we stayed, like we could have. It's so many things that happened in our relationship that we didn't even talk about. You know,
A lot.
it's so much that we didn't talk about that we could talk about, but we stayed throughout all of that. Like issues with the kids, issues with our kids, other parents, like blended families. We hadn't really talked about that and how the dynamic of just having just
Cut.
outside influences. It's just so much that we haven't talked about. But I just want to let y'all know, like, just love, man,
Yeah.
love your person, like sacrifice for your person, and don't quit on your person. She didn't quit on me. I didn't quit on her, and we still here together. And and I just want to tell you, baby, that like no matter what we go through, like just know I'm not giving up on you. Like no matter how hard it get, and I know we got a long life to live.
Forever's a long time.
We got a lot to do together. And Lord knows, the enemy did not want us to do here. He did not want us to do this. He did not want us to be here. He did not want this. And I don't know he mad right now. Like I know he upset because we here. Because I know we gonna save a lot of people and a lot of relationships because like we stood the test. Like we passed every test. Like, everybody we was on social media rooting for that was in couples that we looked at like, oh my God, they look good. They leaving each other. They beefing when they leave each other. Like we see that. We see social media and people at odds with each other. And like we stayed, like we refused to do that. You know what I'm saying? We could have been on people, but we stayed with each
Definitely.
other. And so I want to thank you for just riding with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride with you no matter what. But like I'm in chills right now just thinking about like everything that we had to go through to get here, man. Like even getting to this point, like making it to today. You know what I'm saying? Making it to here, like, you know, we married, what, 7 months?
Yeah.
7 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a journey. You know what I'm saying?
Married 7 months.
It's been a journey, and just going back to like after we got married, you know, that moment, it was so beautiful. Like I fasted for a whole day. I
We
think
had
I
a
went
honeymoon.
But did I go a day or 2 days without eating? Was it 2 days
Yeah, I
or
think
1
it
day?
was a
I think it was
day.
2 days.
Oh, okay.
No, I think I
don't
fasted
remember.
for 2 days. Like I wanted to be like in the spirit. Like I was locked in. I ain't eat. You know,
7 months married today.
7 months married. Yeah, it was an experience. And afterwards,
Honeymoon.
I was in my right mind. Like I thought, you know, I wasn't lethargic. You know, all of that energy, they hugging. I still hadn't ate nothing, and I was just so in the moment. I was so feeling like the love, and everybody just was so happy for us, and they still are. And then we had our honeymoon. You know, we had a great time
We
at the
went
hotel.
to-
We went to Mexico.
For 8 days.
We went to Mexico. It was so beautiful. Like,
And then we went to Vegas for 3.
we went to Vegas. We
Yeah.
went to Mexico.
And our friends drove us around. We didn't
drove
have to
us
drive.
around. They paid for our food.
Yeah.
You know
We
what I'm saying?
enjoyed our
It
honeymoon.
was so good. And then after the honeymoon, we stayed in honeymoon. Like, we didn't do nothing for a whole month. I didn't do nothing. I ain't work.
No.
You
It was
didn't
just
really
me
work.
and you.
And we were just crazy. Then, you know, you goddamn bills. Stop billing. Them bills didn't stop billing. But it was worth it though. Like,
you know what?
It was worth
Let's
it.
talk about after honeymoon on episode 11. Because it's going to get tricky for the people.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll
And-
see y'all at the top on episode 11.
Listen, like, subscribe. Don't forget to do that.
I love you, babe.
Love you too.